Talking Sports Live. I'm Rob J. along with Jamie Horton as always, and we have a very special guest with us, Miss Annie Knight. How you doing, Miss Annie?
Doing great. Great.
You
Nice
doing
to
okay?
see you.
We got a lot to talk
Glad
about
to
with
be
you
here.
in your little spa.
Okay. I'm here for it.
You here for it?
I'm here for it.
Before we get started, though, I want to let you know that this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in, and we'll keep them out, 601-939-5231. Also, First Commercial Bank, where business is personal, 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abston Law Firm, knowledgeable, experienced, caring, Mansell Media and Marketing Agency. It's a full-service advertising and marketing agency. And Richard Shaw of Shaw Dynastics Promotion, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live, 601-353-1956. And Annie, Richard Shaw has been in business since 1988 when I was just a little bitty baby.
Okay. All right. I can't imagine it, but I'm down.
You can't either.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture it.
You're giving out too much information.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Well, we are so happy to have you here. You are, in addition to being an entrepreneur, you are the mother of Olympian Bianca Knight.
Correct.
How's Bianca doing?
Bianca is great. Got 2 grandboys, and I'm living it all over again.
Living it all over again. Yeah. You showed me highlights of little Prince Ingram.
He's gonna be something special.
Oh, he's a good little football player.
Exactly. If I have to have my walker out there watching him, I'm gonna roll it right up to the end of it. There you go.
Now you're gonna have a hand in his athletic career like you did Bianca?
Probably not. I'm gonna sit on the back side on there. I think I've taught her well enough. She can handle it from here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, Jamie, she has a spa called Infusion.
I heard.
Yes.
I heard.
Can we come by there and get rubbed up?
You definitely can.
I need to hear.
Definitely can.
Well, tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my 41st year of nursing, and generally I'm a critical care nurse. And last 3 years I did some traveling abroad to just kind of relax a little bit. And I kept running into people that would have wellness spas. And as you know, that's what most people are doing now, wellness spas, to have people to take care of themselves before getting sick. Kind of maintenance of your body. So I wanted to come back home, and IV hydration is pretty prominent in other states, but not so much here. And it's a lot of things, people don't understand about it. But so I opened that, and I wanted to have a wellness place. So I said, let me get some estheticians and some massage therapists, and we can do some massage therapy as well as facials, because it all goes together, So you want to take care of your entire body. So you take care of your IV, your IV hydration is for fluids, vitamins, to keep your body viable, the essentials that it need. And skin products, and well as massage therapy. Massage therapy is, sometimes people think that's just a little extra or just a me time, but massage therapy helps you with stress, help you with pain, help you with strains, help you with migraine headaches, just overall general well-being. You have to take care of your body just as you would your car, So I wanted to be a part of that, and I just wanted to let people, come and enjoy it. I have a small place. It's very comfortable, very clean, very welcoming. So you can come and enjoy and relax. My IV hydration room. I have my TV there, so you don't have to miss your ball game. Recliners, you recline back and get you a drip and enjoy yourself.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's nice. Mm-hmm. Do y'all have any like athletes that come to your place?
I have athletes that come through. Okay. Yes, I do, because they come through. And that's the thing of IV hydration. It's generally for healthy people who don't take vitamins as they should, and they know, because as we know, vitamins really help you.
Yes.
That's your natural energy. But the Red Bulls, that's not. I know some Red Bull fans out there.
I don't like them.
But I'm just telling you, they're not good for you.
They're not?
Well, we need to have one person.
Yes.
Our co-worker Ed Bishop, because he drinks him like he drinks water.
Yes.
You know what? Okay, see, that's what I was just to tell you. You can do anything probably in moderation of some sort. So I'm not going to tell you they're all bad for you, but I've always seen the overuse of them.
Yes.
And that does cause palpitations and everything, especially with the young people and everything. So, and it will raise your blood pressure. So it's not for everybody, But if you want to go, I'm trying to go more the holistic route. That means more of the natural processes and your vitamins. You get the correct vitamins in your body, you can really feel the difference. You're just not tired. You're not jacked up. You're just ready to go, And so I have that there, and it's just welcoming for everybody to come, and want everybody to come and just try it out and see how it is to when you actually maintain your body.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And you've had this place for 3 years.
No, no, I
No, oh, you opened last Monday.
March,
Last month, last March. I meant last month, last March.
March the 15th.
Yeah, March
Yes, I
15th.
did. Uh huh.
Okay, that's the.
I
Yeah, yeah. Okay. We were coming back from our Baton Rouge. So so by the time they kicked in, we were back in Jackson, and he was, y'all want to go somewhere else? Let's go somewhere else.
Let's go ride a bike. This is midnight now. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh man, y'all sleeping. I ain't sleeping.
you have a lot of people say, "Well, that doesn't bother me," and generally, and then very few people can. But all you say, "Well, stick your hands out."
Mhm.
If you can't even hold your hands steady, if they doing this, you can't hold them steady even out for 5 seconds. You're jacked up. You might not feel like you jacked up, but you're jacked up.
What's in it?
So
What?
I have no idea, but it's stimulants.
Well, I saw a lot of
It's,
sugar content.
it's a lot of, well, most of it is sugar.
Yeah.
That's the most point I want to make to people. It's the sugar in
Mhm.
these things
Yeah.
that you just drinking, and sugar, it does a lot of bad things for the body.
Really? Oh, I can't talk about that because I get those slushes,
Yeah.
those big old slushes.
Yeah, that's bad too.
The slush is
yeah,
bad.
Yeah, yeah.
What about a lot of cookies?
Rob, we're getting older, and as you get older, you can get away with a lot of things when you're a young person.
Oh Lord.
You can get away with a lot of
Look
things.
at that now.
But now, as you get older, you should be done tried to get on the right track, and that's what I'm trying to teach as well. Everybody looking for a trick or a trade. There's no trick and trade. It's that you're gonna have to make some compromises and sacrifices as you get older, if you want and know that you're here.
You know, come out here and put me on an immediate crash.
I said, start. You need to start pushing. Changing things. Trying to get it as healthy as you can.
Well, not to interrupt me, but I'm type 2 diabetes.
Okay.
So what you're saying is really true because
Yes.
I had to really
No.
just calm
Mhm.
down with certain things that I had to do from the
Right,
doctor's
right,
standpoint.
right.
So let me ask you a question: do the IV stuff help like with that also? Because
Yes.
he told my doctor told me it was a lack of certain things in my body. Reason
Yes.
why I got it.
Mhm. Well, he give you the things and that's the one thing I always preach. No matter what people come in there, my IV hydration is not a place that's gonna cure you of your.
Yeah.
It's not for that.
Yeah.
It is to keep you maintained. A lot of people come when they're hydrated. They know they don't drink enough water.
Yes.
And they know they don't take vitamins. Everybody can't take vitamins by stomach because some of them make it nauseated. Some of them, they don't absorb in the stomach. So you need your vitamins. Your vitamins are very, very essential to you. And coming to the IV hydration, you can get that vitamin. You don't have to get it through fluids. There are vitamin injections as well.
Okay.
So, but you need those in your body, and it doesn't affect you if you are diabetes.
Okay.
Diabetes, your doctor's still gonna tell you take one a day or whatever it is to get your essential vitamins, and and the IV fluids. They're not in sugar-based fluids. They're in just normal saline.
Okay.
So just
I'm Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
All right, welcome back to Full Moon Barbecue. Rob J. along with Jamie Horton and our very special guest, Miss Annie Knight. Annie is the owner of the Infusion Spa, located 1425 Lakeland Drive. Did I say it right? Infusion?
Infusion, IV hydration, and med spa.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, but infusions, that's fine.
Yes.
You see, that's fine.
The number there is 601-321-9637. Now, we're going to have a trivia question. This is the week of the Egg Bowl, so we're going to have a trivia question that we will present to you in just a moment. And the winner of that will receive a $10 gift card from right here at Full Moon Barbecue. And with that $10 gift card, you can get one piece of ice for your drink. $10. But anyway,
Wow.
hey,
Wow. It's, you know what?
so you the Egg Bowl is this week.
Yes.
Right. Now, are you a fan of either one of the schools?
You know, my son played with Ole Miss. He played with with Eli.
Who?
Chris.
Sure did. He sure did.
Man, I tell you.
Sure did.
Yeah.
He just it slipped his mind.
It slipped my mind.
Got a celebrity sitting here and you don't even
yeah,
know
he
it,
just-
right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right, yeah. He played with Eli. Chris played.
You getting calmed up now?
Yeah.
But anyway,
I always wanted to do this. You know that?
you did.
Yeah, but it come along, the women in sports and sportscaster come along before my time. But this was my envision right here. I envisioned even having my own
Well, why
segment.
didn't you tell me?
Having my own segment, like anime segment, you know?
Uh-huh.
So I feel right at home. Can't you tell how calm I
Yeah,
am?
you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
this. I love this. Yeah.
Did you play sports?
I did. I lived just a little while though, because when I come along, you couldn't do the band and sports, and my
Yeah.
mom had already bought me a clarinet, and she was paying $25 a month for it. So she told me, "You're gonna play them notes. You're
Gonna be
not
out.
gonna be able to run."
Well, I tell you what, Bianca show making it up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then some.
Yeah, but don't
And
fall
we so
for it.
proud. We so proud of
Yeah.
her.
You get it from your mama, didn't I tell you?
That's what they say.
Well, why you never told me you wanted to do this? Because I think I may have been the first person to let a woman do this.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love this. I watch all sports. I even watch hockey.
You watch hockey?
And that's a
Yes.
game I could never get involved. I like when they
I
fight.
only watch the finals.
Oh, like Stanley
I
Cup
love the
final.
finals.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch hockey. I watch golf. I watch everything.
Watch baseball?
I watch baseball. That used to be my sport before football, and then they went on strike and stayed on strike forever. My team was Cincinnati Reds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Ken Griffith
Yeah.
and all those.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what my
I'm a Cubs fan.
NFL team then.
NFL team. Now, I used to be a Cowboy fan. I know you don't like jump, but there's a reason why I'm not a Cowboys fan. I was a Cowboy fan, all the way up to the point they got rid of Terrell Owens, and I just didn't like the way they did that.
So who do you drift to now?
I like the Philadelphia Eagles, and I like the Chiefs.
You like the Chiefs?
I do.
Do you really?
I do.
Why you never told me that? And there's a lot of stuff you never told me.
I know that's your team, but I do like the Chiefs.
Let me tell you something. I was at this at the mission, the Gateway mission, to the rescue mission, and they the NFL players, former NFL players from Mississippi, were feeding the homeless, and there was this guy coming down the street in a Kansas City Chief jacket. So he sees the Chiefs on my tag. So he comes over, he comes walk over to the parking lot. Hey, we ain't nothing. 'Cause when you start liking the Chiefs, man. You didn't suffer through the Chiefs like because they were solid for a long time.
Correct.
And now he's walking up and down the street with a Kansas City Chiefs. I had to take that off.
I actually been a Chiefs fan ever since Mahomes started playing.
Oh,
I reeled in from Mahomes,
Okay,
not necessarily from their winning of the, but
That don't
from
count.
Mahomes.
No, that don't count. You got to be. See, I go all the way back to Lynn Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go all the way back to that.
Now, see, I told you I was a Cowboy fan. I'm the Dorset, all that.
Okay.
And I like the
Okay, well, you're a real Cowboy fan. Then you go back to Dorset.
Oh yeah, that's
What about
the
the
best. Lynn, I like Steelers too. Lynn Swan, all those were
You just
wonderful.
like football.
I
You like the Saints?
I love the Saints because you can't tell when they win and when they lose it.
With the fans?
They have just as much fun when they
They
lose it.
sure
when they
do.
win.
You ain't so right.
So you can't have a bad game. You go down there, you don't know whether you win or lose.
That's right.
And believe me, I'm one, so
There you
trust me,
go.
I know.
You're never disappointed when you
No.
go to a Saints game,
Never.
whether they win it or whether they lose.
still
You're gonna have a good
They
time.
still gonna have a good time. You are
Right,
exactly right. Okay, well, Annie, we have a before I get to the trivia question, I wanted to ask you. I guess the lone game this week is Ole Miss and Mississippi State. What's your prediction on that?
Ole Miss gonna whoop them like they done stole something. I imagine. I can't imagine anything other because they mad they done laid an egg on the last game that they played
So you
when they supposed to have won that. So now this just a gimme. They just want to whoop up on somebody now. It's one game too late though.
Okay.
They're out of the playoffs.
So Ole Miss gonna whoop them like they stole something.
Yep.
We haven't had a prediction like that yet, but you said Ole Miss gonna whoop them like they stole
Yeah,
something.
they are.
Okay.
They're gonna beat them at least by 24 points.
Okay.
You think they're gonna beat Mississippi State by 24 points?
24 points.
Wow.
They're gonna be the game is gonna be 21 to probably 3 in the first half.
You may be right. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Well, let me ask you: if we don't see you, Jackson State. Well, what about Grambling and Southern
Grambling and Southern.
in the Bayou Classic?
I can't say that I know how Grambling has been playing, so I'm gonna have to go with Southern. I've seen at least a couple of their games.
Yeah. You say
I haven't seen Grambling that much, so I really can't. If I had to bet on it, I'm just gonna go with what I know, and I'm gonna say Southern gonna get by them, maybe at least by 16 points, maybe.
Okay. Well, Southern also will play Jackson State in the SWAC championship. Now, we probably won't see you between now and then.
Right.
You gonna give us your prediction on that, Jackson State and Southern?
Well, I expect Jackson State to win. They've been winning, and it's been proven that they know how to win. So I would expect them to at least have. I would get at a 10 point. I would get at a 10 point.
You know what, Andy? You really surprised me.
What?
You know a lot about sports.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Wow,
I wasn't kidding.
You know more than brother. I mean,
I watch. I'm the one that watches. First Take, Get Up every morning.
Is that right?
Yes,
Oh.
I have to watch that
Oh, do you?
because that gives you kind of a rundown and everything. And I watch College Game Day, and I watch the college preview just to go over everything that happened. Yes.
Wow, that's fantastic.
So that way, and that just give it to you in a nutshell. So you sit in between, if you're a lady and you sit in between two guys and they're talking, and you can have something to tidbit in the conversation instead of sitting there trying to look cute the whole time. And then when you do speak, you say something that they looking at you like she don't even know what she's talking about.
Hey, well, that won't be your case.
Right.
So let me ask you a question. What's the problem with the Cowboys?
Jerry Jones, when he died, the team's gonna be better. The team gonna automatically be better.
And the thing is, well, she may be right.
The team is gonna automatically be better.
I mean, I
Because
agree.
then you're gonna take the person that's prohibiting them from doing what they would do. But it's Jerry's world. When they say Jerry's world, it's Jerry's world. That's everything. So you come there, you need to understand.
You think he talked too much?
No, he paying for it's his money. He can do it. You can do what you want with your money.
Well, that's the reason why that's
And
why
they
they bad.
get a lot of props. They get a lot of there's a lot of perks for being a Dallas Cowboy now.
Wow.
Well, it's
Yeah.
winning ain't one of them.
Well, we've
No,
said
they
that.
don't.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
win when you ain't winning. What are
Yeah.
you missing at that stadium? When they're not playing, there's something else going on at the stadium.
Oh, he's making money.
Yeah.
But as far as the franchise, they just bad.
They don't care about that. They
Yeah.
don't care about that.
No, I think he cares. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's just the fact. Oh, he cares.
Yeah,
'Cause,
he
you know,
cares.
yeah, he cares.
Well, they'll be better when he's gone.
I agree with you. I mean, not the fact that
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
to his
I don't want a
eyes.
man to die, but
Yeah.
that's just the way it is.
In other words, relinquish some of his leadership roles, right?
He don't have it. He's not doing any leadership.
Yo.
He's ownership.
He's the owner. He's the VP of player operations. He's the general
I
manager.
know, but he's not leading. He's
own.
He just want people to know I own everything. Whatever I say, that's what it's going to be.
And that's why they lose.
Yeah, that's why they lose.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to announce this trivia question, and if you can correctly answer this
If they
question,
get Dakota out of there.
you may be right about that too.
You notice I said Dakota.
Why you didn't
not
say that?
I heard you.
Because he's playing like a Dakota.
Okay. He looked like one too.
Okay.
But this is our trivia question. Now, do not call the TV station because they're not going to be there. We know they're not going to be there. Okay. But if you can, first one to hit us up on our social media platforms, Talking Sports Live, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, you get the gift card. And the question is, what is the series record between Mississippi State and Ole Miss in football? What is that series record? If you know the answer, and we can just give you a hint, Ole Miss leads in the series.
Yeah.
Ole Miss leads in the series. If you know what it is, you can hit us up on our Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. Well, Eddie, again, I really appreciate you coming. We got Glenn Collins here, former Mississippi State football player. He's going to be joining us in just a moment. But anything else you'd like to tell us about Infusion Spa?
I don't have anything else to tell, but just come by and welcome. You're welcome. Come by and see the place, talk to us, see what we have to offer, see how we can better help you take care of your body and feel your best in the natural way. Okay, so just come by and see us, and we'll show you that this is not just a time for taking care of yourself. It's not just about a time when it's your birthday or when there's some special occasion. It's every day.
Yeah.
You have to take care of yourself just like you would anything else to maintain. Right. You want to not only grow old, but grow old healthy. You know, health is wealth. You know, you can be as rich as you want to be, but if your health fails you, you have nothing. So let's think about our health just as well as we think about our money.
So, Annie, I can't have any more slushes.
You have slush. You got to start cutting back, though. You need to start cutting back.
What about Snickers and Three Musketeers and all that?
Some things you got to put
Butterfingers?
down. Some things you just have to put down.
But chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate
though.
chip cookie?
Yeah, because that's his weakness.
Yeah.
The cookies in general?
Yeah.
You can come up in here and put me on an immediate crash diet.
Some things you got to just stop. Some things you have to stop. Some things you have
What
to
will
stop.
it do to me if I keep on? Because I'm gonna tell you this. I went to the doctor about 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't feeling well, and he told me, he said, "You're on the verge of diabetes." And he said, "Now, do not. You got to stop these slushes and all this." I said, "Yes, sir." As soon as I left out of there, I went to a slush house.
Exactly.
He ain't lying.
Exactly. Some people gonna do what they want to do. Okay. Some people gonna do what they want to do.
All right, we're back at
I'm Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Adston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. We take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
How long y'all been up here? All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. We've been up here about going on a year, isn't it, Jamie?
Yeah, since January.
Since January. Since January. All right. We have, man, we're so happy to have with us Glenn Collins, former Jim Hill star, or Lanier.
Man, you tell me don't live there with me. You don't do that, Rob. George Seifert.
George Seifert took over
second.
from him. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they had Ray Rose, George Seifert. They had like 4 head coaches on their team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know, we were talking about how the Detroit Lions, finally they're good. They cut our guy, James Houston, played at Jackson State. Why would I thought he was doing pretty good. You know, he got injured. And why do they cut guys like that?
Man, it's just medical. Nowadays, with all this new the bargaining agreement, guys go on they call it not when they put you on injury reserve, so they need that spot. So what they'll do is they'll waive you, and a lot of times they'll hide you. So they'll cut you, but they'll hide you.
What does that mean?
You're going away. What they hide you is hoping nobody pick you up.
Okay, I got
So
it.
they'll put you on the scout team.
Yeah.
And so you really are available, but they know nobody gonna pick you up because you on injury reserve.
Wow.
And now I think injury reserve you gotta miss 4 games.
Yeah, you do.
So automatically if you go into reserve, you automatically got to miss 4 games. So by them cutting them, now with all the different pay things and the whole collective bargaining agreement changed all that stuff. Free agency changed the whole way we do football these days.
Wow. You like the NIL stuff?
Love it.
You do?
I love it. Let it be known. It's always been around.
Yeah.
So what they give you when you
I can't talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Rob, that was time.
Yeah, $10,000, man. $10,000, man. I got to take $4,500. Where the rest of my money? Wow. So let me ask you this: you know, you played at Jimmy Hill, and what made you choose Mississippi State? What was it that you liked about it? I know, actually, to tell you the truth, I also went to you was Kevin Lismo, tight end, full tight end. He took me out of my youth group. I almost went there. My mom lived in the State. And my next choice was I don't know, some reason it just felt right. But I signed with Jackson State also. And at that time, Bob was my name. And they fired Bob here. And I don't talk about it a lot, but Bob kind of didn't want me to look at it.
They had this drama going on, and so he was trying to send me to Tennessee State.
Wow.
On the merit.
Big John Miller came to my house with the dark shade, stogie, sitting in the living room. I snuck out the side door. I wasn't finna go to Tennessee State, man. I ain't know nothing about that dude. Man. All you talking about, man, I gotta have you, baby.
Who was the coach of Mississippi State then?
Bob Tyler.
Bob Tyler, yeah.
Well, now that year, the whole high school all-star game, out of 28, 25 went to state.
Oh.
They predominantly had that whole group. I tell you what, we lost Hugh Green, and there was a guy off the coast, running back, probably one of the best running back in the history of Mississippi State, by the name of Ray Rooster Jones. Went to Pittsburgh. Jack and Sharon stole both of them. And matter of fact, that high school all-star game, me, Hugh, all them guys, no one has really heard. I kind of went under the radar. I was the MVP of the defense. So I come out of the MVP of the defense, and after the game, Jack and Sharon was trying to get me to come see him at the Holiday Inn.
And he was at Texas A&M.
No, he was at Pittsburgh.
He was at Pittsburgh then.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So Ray Rooster Jones, which I don't understand to this day, he went to Pittsburgh to sit behind Tony Dorsett. Imagine that.
Yeah.
You know, and he went on and did his thing. You know, became all pro and all whatever conference they was in. But he was trying to get me to come to see him, and so Mississippi State took me to Starkville. So I thought I was going to just hang out in Starkville. Did not know that, you know, I'm 18 years old. I don't know how this thing go. They hired me out.
Wow.
So nobody really heard of me until that All-Star game.
Wow.
You know, even though I made the cap of the Big 8 and all that stuff, man, but, you know, that All-Star game, when I came out to be the MVP out of all these All-Stars, out of, you know, Cooks, Tyrone Keys, and all them kind of guys, they was like, you know, who was this guy? So
yeah,
Mississippi State took me up there for about 2 weeks. And I thought I was on vacation.
But you did.
They was hiding me out.
But Rob, I mean, you know, I learned something. And, you know, me and Ed talk all the time. And I talked to some former players of
Run for your life
that played it for JP. But back in the day, Jim Hill, Callaway, Lanier had some dominant football programs.
They did.
And I didn't, and I know the history of Murray, like, you know, back in the 80s. But I mean, like them also. So tell me, in your opinion, what has really happened to change? Look, I was glad to see Lanier back up and Murray winning this year. I really was. And I don't know if it's, you know, people like Forrest Hill, Jim Hill, still struggling a little bit. What has happened since then to, you know, for it to change like that? I mean, Jackson still got some great athletes now.
Well, I mean, Jackson had the great athlete, but Jackson don't have the great programs anymore. You don't have the great coaches anymore. You don't have guys that's really bought into the coaching. They don't get paid. Now with all these schools around JPS,
the suburbs.
Yeah, all these kids now, man, they got great programs. They got great facilities. They got good coaching, man. They got good discipline coaches. These kids are getting recruited by schools all over. Now, and you know, you can't blame these kids for starting to look outside the city of Jackson. I mean, I hate to say this, man, but we just on Hughes Field, we just updated Hughes
Yeah.
Field.
Yes.
Same field I played on 1977.
It's so right.
I mean, that don't even make sense to me.
I concur.
And then they go in there and put a field in. You don't even put a scoreboard in.
there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, it don't make sense when these kids rather play away than they do at home because they walk out there, man. I'm just telling you from an athlete, when you walk on the field, the nice turf, the nice field, and atmosphere, man, it just makes it exciting to play a game.
Yeah, because I went out to Brandon one of the games this year. I thought I was at one of the big colleges.
Yeah.
I'm like, when did they build this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really nice.
First one I went to was when Cam Akers was out here at Clinton.
Clinton.
And I'm sitting there, man, up in the stand. I'm like, wow. I said, look at the facilities, man. You know, and then you got the time I was doing some sports camps with the kids. I used to do summer camps with the kids. And the kids will tell you, man, said, man, we rather play away. You go play over Newell Field, the kids got to go in the bushes to use the bathroom.
Man, that's a shame.
You know, and it's embarrassing for team to come out of town from, to visit you and play you. They got to go out in the bushes. You don't have an indoor place to even
Use the restroom.
use a restroom, man.
Wow. And they tried to upgrade Forest Hill a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they have them. They got a new turf, but I'm like Glenn. I mean, the scoreboard still is the same one they've been using, and
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
It don't make sense to modern day athletics, man. For our kids, in the inner city kids, young black kids, predominantly, being subject, man, to just this mediocre treatment.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of the money ain't there. JPS is just top heavy. They putting money in everywhere else but athletics. They don't put money in athletics anymore.
well, I got to get AD Jones, before he retired in Green, they're trying to at least update the facilities, make it a proper step towards it.
Well, I think they tried to, but I think the reason he went here and retired because they're not dedicated to it. I mean, I think they just threw something at it because everybody was starting to look at it, but they're not committed to it. So now you're getting all your best athletes going to MRA, Jackson Prep,
Academy,
I mean,
Germantown,
Germantown. I give it to Tommy Kelly.
Hartfield.
Yeah.
I give it to Tommy Kelly, man, for staying in the city of Jackson.
That's right.
Who could have went somewhere else and coach? Anybody would have had to coach him, let to have him as a coach.
Absolutely. Well, Glenn, don't go anywhere now.
Okay.
We got some food for you. You a vegan?
No, I'm not a vegan yet.
Ain't no vegan.
I'm close.
All right. You close?
Yeah, I'm
You
close.
serious?
Yeah. I do more lean than green.
Okay. All right. We're back in a moment.
On lean and green, I like it my greens.
Yeah.
I'm Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. Jamie Horton, Rob J, along with our very special guest, Mr. Glenn Collins, former Jim Hill and Mississippi State star, and he also played for the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's right. Don't get jealous, Rob J. Even though you're a Kansas City Chief fan, y'all doing pretty good these days.
He doing real good.
Tell you what, man, I'm real proud of the guy Chris Jones, man, Mississippi State guy, man. He's gonna be a true Hall of Famer.
I appreciate you saying that because we have a guy here, our producer. All he talks about is Dak Prescott.
That's all.
And I'm like, now because he's a Mississippi State fan, I'm like, well, you never say anything about Chris Jones.
That's right.
Well, you know I'm a defense guy.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, Dak Prescott, I think, is a good quarterback. I mean, you know, he's not gonna ever get to the other side until you win in the playoffs.
But Jamie, I gotta tell you, when I saw Glenn, it was a Jackson State inaugural. It was Mr. and Miss Jackson State, wasn't it? And your daughter was in there.
Yeah.
And your daughter was part of the. Was she Miss JSU?
No, she was just a part of the court.
She was part of the court.
Yeah.
So this guy comes over. Glenn comes out. That guy was like, "Girl, you gonna scare a man like that?"
You know, man. Look, I'm very protective of my girls, man.
Wow, that's why I'm glad he's my friend.
I'm very protective. Look, I tell my daughter all the time. I said, "You broke. You ain't got no money."
Yeah.
So when you figure that one out, let me know. And until then, I'm gonna run them all off.
And you know, I've been knowing you for a long time.
Yeah.
And I never asked you this question, but because I was gonna see what was gonna happen, and I said, you know, I'm gonna give you time. Maybe this will happen. Why you ain't coaching?
I did. I coached the program a couple of years.
Yeah, I'm talking about like have your own program. Glenn, let me tell you something. I know you'll do a great job, and these young men will look up to you.
I think my better thing is I'm more to this generation of kids. I think I'm more effective off the field than I do on the field because of the limitations of what you can do and what you can't do. I'm kind of a old school mentality type guy. These young kids don't respond to that, you know, athletically like they used to respond to that. So nowadays, why you don't see a lot of guys going into coaching anymore. You can't discipline. They got more power than you as a coach have now, and even in college.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, with the NIL, you know, you piss one of them off, they go in the portal.
Yeah.
You know, next day, you know, they're gone. So it done changed the whole perplexity of how you coach kids, and then you got the mom and the dads, you know, who now got a big say-so in it. I know about a couple of kids who mom wanted more money in the NIL, and you know, kids go and tell me, well, my mom want more money in school, you know, already committed to, you know, $100,000 or whatever, and, you know, so they go shopping, you know, somebody else, you know, go in and, you know, so they always being recruited over and over again. You don't have kids that nowadays just buy in and just focus. And that's why Nick Saban, them kind of coaches got out of it, man. It's just harder to coach kids today than it was when I came through. It's harder to build a team too, you know, and but I did want to coach. Yeah. And when I went into coaching, my coach who coached me at Mississippi State told me that he said, you're not going to be able to coach the way you was coached. And I was coached by some guys just, man, they was kind of old school, no nonsense. A lot of the stuff you see, these dancing and all that kind of, they weren't none of that kind of stuff. You get focused, you play, let's move to the next play. You ain't got, you know, you in the middle of the game, and that's the way I was coached, and that's the kind of way my mind has worked.
So, like Coach T.C. Taylor, who was doing a great job over there at Jackson in his second year. And, you know, I think he has that balance between old school and new school, and I think that's why some of the players, you know, respect him. But at the same time, they also know he don't play. I know he's up on the Big Daddy Carson, Judge, all them guys. Trust me, I know how they are.
I know everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I was Judge when Judge came back to Jackson State. I was one of the guys that helped him watch jocks and socks and T-shirts, and I was the first ball boy they had. So I was around them guys. Matter of fact, we were talking about the other day with Walter Payton, their senior year. They lost their first game to Prairie View, 13-12. And I stayed so close to JSU, so when the lights came on, you know, it was like the lights on my house. You know, it was just that bright. It was 2 o'clock in the morning, and they got off the bus and went to practice, and half the team got cut. But they didn't lose another game.
Who's coaching that night?
Bob Hill.
I heard some stories about
Oh,
Bob.
dude.
Yeah, Bob Hill. They said
He wasn't no joke.
Man, Bob Hill, look. Bob Hill make a man at you.
That was Walter Payton said. He said it didn't start, and he said when Bob Hill was my coach, he challenged me every day. And he said
I saw it. I do. I'm talking about. I literally was there. I would go to practice in high school and junior high. I would go to practice. I would leave there and go to Jackson State and help them get the field set up, get the dummies out, serve we call it wood booty at night. The orange juice and all that at nighttime. You ever had the wood booty, James?
I heard about it.
You never had that?
No.
Yeah, Mr. Treat, man.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I never heard it.
In the little grape box.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Rob.
Oh yeah.
Little box of
We run behind the wood booty truck.
Yes,
Really?
sir. Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
I've heard of it, but I never had it.
It was a treat. It was a treat back in the day, man. But so I literally came up under that. When I went to the SEC, I took SWAC mentality to the SEC.
Yeah.
Because I learned how to play football, and them guys was just grown men who was just mentally tough. And I tell you, who was mentally tougher than them always was them G-men from Grambling.
Yeah. That's what I heard. Rob, let me tell you this story. Before I got on the crew, it was back in 12 when we lost to Pine Bluff. Me and him was coming down the tunnel. You remember the night when they had their last second touchdown, they went to overtime and they beat us.
Yes.
This man started spitting out. He said, Jay, I'm going to tell you what they did wrong. Blah, blah, blah. You bring the safety, blah, just everything. And they would have stopped it. I said, Glenn, why you ain't coaching?
Well, I know, Glenn, you did color for radio.
Yeah, I did.
And there was some controversy with that.
Yeah, I got out of there real quick.
It was an academy school. You were one of the first black ones, maybe the first black to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Tell them what they was doing wrong?
It was academy. It was
academy. I
didn't like they saw he was black.
Yeah, they told me don't come.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, you can look. Matter of fact, you can look it up in the USA Today. That article's still out there.
Yeah. Glenn, he went to a school, and when they saw him,
I didn't go.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go, and they told the guy Lee Adams.
Yeah.
That
Adams. Oh my God.
They told Lee Adams. It was Lee Adams out doing. We were doing color commentator, and we was going to do academy game, and they told him, "Don't bring the black guy."
Wow.
Yeah. And
to your face?
Well, they didn't tell me.
They told him.
So don't bring the black guy. He said, if he come, he got to stay on the bus. And so Lee wanted me to go and kind of make a controversy about it. And I said, nah, Lee, I don't think. I had a similar deal like that.
You what?
We were going to a golf course. I was working on the TV station.
Yeah.
And I was just getting in the business, and we got there, and we were going to the clubhouse, and this white woman, she come out, she said, "You can't come in here." I got the camera now. I'm with the sports director. And so I'm like, who are you talking? She said, you can't come in here. I said, why? She said, I said, what about him? She said, he can, but you can't. This was like 1995.
Yeah, it was in the 90s.
I'm like, what?
90s.
Man, I sprinted back to Channel 6. I sprinted back to the TV station. Yeah. I told them, man, let's do a story on this. Yeah. And they said, no, I'll just forget about it. That's when I quit there.
USA Today.
Oh, really? Yeah.
USA Today did a story on that deal. Lee Adams wanted to push it and make it bigger. And I said, man, look, I don't want to get into all that. I said, but just let's leave it alone.
Man, you're a trailblazer.
You sure are, Glenn.
Man, you're a trailblazer.
Yeah.
To have been the first one to do that.
Yeah.
And
sometimes I wish I had stayed in it because I listen to some of you guys, man, that be commentating, man.
You should have heard that one with the SWAC media. What was that? Digital network.
Yeah, I did pay Saturday.
I read about it. Some guys said he didn't want to hear something again over and over.
He kept calling Alcorn the Panthers.
But he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He didn't. I guess he's so used to saying Prairie View that he says that.
I mean, look, I want to give little props out to your mother. God bless her soul. Yeah. When I tell you that she was one of the reasons that kept West Jackson together.
Yeah.
With College Dream Kitchen.
Oh, we were there almost every day.
Yeah, I think I got stock up in there.
Yeah. I don't know if Ed Bishop ever went to college. You ever went to college?
Off Ted Road.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yes.
It's still there, right?
Yeah, my brother runs it now.
Tim running
Yeah,
it.
Tim runs it, man. Then my mom, she that was her dream, and she, everybody tried to get me involved. Glenn, I had nothing to do with it. I supported it. All she made me do is go to Sack and Save and stock it.
Yeah.
That was all I did. But it was her vision. She did it, and it was her dream, man. Ever since she first started cooking at 10 years old.
Yeah.
Well,
She
we
won
do have
her
a
own
winner.
restaurant.
Renee Calhoun is our winner. She answered the question. What's the series record between Mississippi State and Ole Miss, and who leads in that? And this Ole Miss 65-49 and what? It's and 6. You sure it's 6, Bernard? Okay, 65. Ole Miss. Brian, that is.
It's gonna be 50 Friday.
What's your prediction this week?
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna be a rough game for us.
Anna said that
gonna beat about
Ole Miss
24.
gonna beat them by. She said Ole Miss whoop them. Ole Miss gonna whoop them. That's what she said. About 24 points.
Man, I don't know if these guys understand the tradition of that game is the way that I do. Usually you can throw the records out the window.
Yeah.
It's very competitive. But now with this home field deal,
Keep the record in the window this time.
yeah.
I think the record.
For my sake, personally, as a Bulldog, I hope the guys, man, put some pride behind it. Ole Miss got a heck of a team. I put it like that. Ole Miss has a heck of a team, and they just got knocked out of this division thing. And I tell you, they're gonna try to score as many points as they can on us.
Yeah.
If we don't come play, we're gonna be embarrassed. And I put it like that.
Well, Glenn, we really appreciate you stopping by. We really, really do. You got to come by more often now.
Yeah, God, just invite me, man. Don't kiss me, man, when you see me. You got my number.
He told me you got my number, so I apologize.
You got my number.
Both of us got your number.
Yeah, y'all got my number. All you got to do is call me, man. Anytime.
What's that, man?